Hey traders, welcome to episode 382. Could be doing anything, but you're here, and we're just going to check out the markets real quick. Really Bitcoin is the, title, Bitcoin price, whatever. The Bitcoin price currently is $36.94.99. Okay, that's it. That's what we did, man. But we also said bullish divergence question mark. Not on the daily, but on the 4 hour there is some. There's definitely some. From a low point right here, this swing low before we started consolidated from the 24th to the 3rd of March, February 24th. We lost all the negative momentum, and now we've got more, but it's substantially less, and we have slightly lower lows than our previous lows. So, just based on everything with divergence, that does mean that though we might sell off some more, sure, just pick up whatever. I don't know how the heck we're going to hit our target, our major, target, the measured move, which was quite dramatic, huge move down. So that was putting us at 3,400 on the dot. And dude, I just don't know how we're not going to break to the upside to maybe back test before selling off again. That seems like a very likely scenario with the way the MACD is set up on the divergence. But again, this is the 4 hour, this is not the daily. Daily divergence is nuts, man. You know how it is. It's so reliable. But 4 hour divergence is pretty reliable, pretty freaking reliable. Then having both of them, both time scales at the same time with divergence is even more crazy reliable. All right, so right around that 618, right around that 200 moving average with the divergence, with receding volume. Look at the volume on the move down. Now we're making lower lows and we have much less volume involved. I mean, these are all just showing signs of fatigue, a little bit of fatigue on this time scale, which is pretty significant. We all know the 4 hours, pretty awesome. So that's it, man. That's the analysis. That's what I was talking about. That's what the title was, thumbnail. Hope you like it. All that. Okay. Unfortunately for Bitcoin right now, we're back inside the down-sloping structure. Not good, man. But hopefully it could be a false break-in. Again, there's just a chance that we could see a bump to the upside before bumping down to lower prices if that's the case. All right, not really that crazy, man. Okay, Tron Connect has created its own stable coin Kappa, but no Kappa, and we didn't get much of a price response, but we know one coin that's been doing exceptionally well for good reasons. Binance coin just topped $12. And what is $12 on a US dollar tether pair from a major high to low? That is a 62% retrace. We just hit the golden retrace on BNB to USDT. So that's pretty cool, man. All right. BNB to BTC is doing pretty well too, man, but it's starting to form a rising wedge. That's okay, right? After hitting a 1272 from a major high, previous all-time highs to those major lows. Not bad, man. Let's go Ethereum, knock it out. Alright, Ethereum, there you go, man. Just like Bitcoin's right at the 618 from the low point to high point, right at the 200 moving average. Just you look at it, I mean, sure, one could have just said it was a flag, just like Bitcoin, whatever, but we just thought outside the box here. Just a downsloping trend line and another downsloping trend line that's diverging away from the other trend line. So that's just a descending broadening wedge some sort, and we know targets could likely be down at the 116 117 mark, right around that 786 fib node. But just from a low to the next low where we are at 618, there is lower levels of negative momentum, just like Bitcoin, right? So there is the chance, offshoot chance, that we might see a bump to the upside before making lower prices. That would put a wrench in the cog of the cogwheel or something, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, man. It's cool, dude. Cogwheels and watches and stuff. So again, man, potential huge ascending triangle. And really, I mean, look, the thing is, we did make a higher high, right? We wicked right here at 170. So, it's funny And really funny, dude, that what's to prevent us from taking a trend line? I'm trying to click on the trend line I want, man. It's just not letting me, dude. Right, there's nothing from preventing us from doing this and doing this. Oh, all of a sudden, it's not. Alright, it's not a ascending triangle, it's more of a wedge, isn't it? Uh-oh. Huge pattern though, right? And this would make so much more sense if we were ever to see the bearish Gartley play out. Think about it. We break down, we maybe even never even touch the bottom again before bouncing, you know, to stay confined within the parameters of these two upsloping converging trend lines, and maybe we run up 170, or no, really 190. Dang, dude. See, 190 is like the 786, which is where you normally run to for those Gartleys, man. I don't know how we're gonna get up there, dude. Just no idea. But that's it, man. And you don't have to get all the way up there for the dump, but you'd expect if it was to be a Gartley, it would play out. We'd make much higher highs, but don't get cocky, kid. Okay, whatever. There you go, dude. Uh-oh. Nervous now, man. Now you get like a wick, a candle close, a wick, and a wick. Wow, way more touches than just one wick and one candle close, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Go to XRP. Alright, so we made an adjustment in the day stream. Really, you know, we had 1, 2, and 3, I think, but the wicks right here made us adjust. So 1 and 2, and when we did that, we saw that we did not fall out of any sort of upsloping structure, which is that these two trend lines that are teal, that are parallel with each other. All right, touch points on both sides now, and broke out of a big triangle. But man, how you gonna get to your measured move, which seems extreme here? I don't even know if it's reliable. It's such a large triangle. How you gonna get there if Bitcoin's showing the divergence to break to the upside again? So that means just like if Bitcoin breaks the upside, then Ripple might break the upside and back test this triangle before selling off again. Seems like a possible likely scenario. So yeah, man, let's just see what Bitcoin does right around the 618. We could sell off to 36.65. That's right there on that 61.8% retrace, the golden retrace, and that puts you right at the 200 moving average, which is now seeming to be confluent with the 618 if we do hit it anytime in the next 8, 10, oh my god, 8, 10, 12 hours, man. Okay, my bad, dude. You know, I got a mic all up in my face, so I can't, like, you know, drink beverages without like really inconveniencing myself. So okay, sweet, dude, sweet. So take a look at chat, I guess, right? Kind of restream. What's up, Dean? Eric Coffeen, RF Dusty, Jurgen, man, 1G Project, what's up, dude? Hey, God for Crypto, Peter Couchman, man, Rick Schmitz, hello, Skyward, RF Dusty, Robert A, hey man, hey P Miller, Beeswaxers are in the house, awesome. What's up, Wonderful Bricks, dude, and Skyward, man, he's gonna have a beer before bed, just one more, alright, dude, Monday night. What's up, Fazan, man, I think you sent me 0.2 or 20% of one Ripple today after stream. Thanks, dude. What's up, Alex, dude? Thanks for being here, man. Hey, Mad Carl, Reggie, Ramy, sorry. What's up, Gaming Crypto? Thanks for hitting the like, man. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, you want to see the channel grow, all you gotta do is hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Okay, and also after the live stream becomes static, it really helps if you engage and post an actual comment on the live stream, like, you know, when it's not a live stream anymore. That helps too. So yeah, man. What's up, Blyden? What's up, Iceberg, dude? Thanks for your time too, man. Appreciate it. Goes both ways. Yeah, chat on screen was like busted, dude. I don't know. It is broken, dude. Like it's broken on this side too. Oh, that's annoying. It is busted, dude. Sometimes Restream just does that, man. Embed in stream, getting a new hyperlink. Well, that didn't do anything. All right. Sorry. Just give me a sec. Trying to get this fixed, I guess, right? Just don't understand, man. Maybe I should do it like this. I should delete it.
What up, El Ray? What is up, fam? Glad to see everyone. Do not get trapped.
Hey, Mr. Dan, man. Good to see you again, dude. Thanks for the $5, man. Really appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well, dude. Love you, dude. Thanks, man. Don't get wrecked. Do not get wrecked. Alright, so hopefully that should have restarted it. Maybe we'll start seeing some chat up there. But if we don't, I can't say I didn't try, right? Man, hate those words. Hate those words. Okay, anyway, let's get to... I still have chat. What's up, Eli Bach? XRP Mafia, what's up, dude? Jack Black's in the house. Awesome, dude. What's up, Joe Ray, man? Hey, Theodore. Theodore, I have no idea, man. But Theodore's asking, has Coinbase blocked the Send2 cold wallet? Probably not, but maybe someone else is having issues with it and they could help out Theodore. I don't know, dude. Dude, I don't know, man. So, Mr. Cantoba, dude. King Logan, man. So Marnez, just getting through chat. Yeah, I know it's frozen. Seems like it's maybe working now, right? Adam in. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, dude. No, not really, Peter Piper, dude. It's pretty unreliable on the 60-minute, man. I mean, yeah, sure, in a 60-minute trend, all right, but these things move so fast. It's really not that relevant. I would just zoom out 4 hour. It's okay. The daily, it's really big deal, man. It's like the biggest deal on the daily, man. All right. Now we got it, I think, right? Now it doesn't even look like it's unfrozen. Oh, well. So about Prosperity Plus. Yeah, it's sometimes tougher to be, you know, I don't know. Thanks, Prosperity, man. Just trying to find my balance in life, man. All right. So Hector, chilling with some Modelos. Awesome, dude. Have a good one. There's almost the chat. All right, that's it, dude. All right, let's go to BNB. Here it is, dude. Here's your BNB. All right. Actually surpassing the 1414 on the short-term fibs, but screw those fibs. Just look here, man. From the height of the structure to the lowest point of the structure on the breakout, we've exceeded the 382, the 50%. 50% is where we stalled, sold off, pivoted, kept our composure, and ran again. And here you are, just now exceeding $12 at that 618, the golden zone. And we know we're looking for price action reversal around this area. But sometimes if you're overwhelmingly bullish, you're going to run up, break it, and run to the next fib node, which dang, dude, the next fib node would be 1464. But good luck, man. You're making 3 highs. You're making lower levels of relative strength every time. All right. And from this high right here to pivot and the next high, short-term bearish divergence. But of course, this could keep building, and we could just keep on moving up. But eventually, I think it's going to level out as a lower level of positive momentum than your previous one. All right, so just keep your eye on it at least and know what we're kind of doing. Okay, that's it, dude. All right. Yeah, Peter Piper, man, when the 50-day moving average bearishly crosses over the 200, it's a death cross. When the 50 moving average, simple moving average, bullishly crosses over the 200 moving average, is a golden cross, right? So, for instance, dude, look right here. Here's a death cross where your 50 moving average bearishly crossed over the 200, right? And then we'll look at the golden cross that happened much later. Here's the golden cross where we bullishly, the 50 moving average bullishly crossed over the 200, and then we stayed above, we got above the 22, the 20 as well, excuse me, 2 meaning excess, not the number. Okay, anyway, so you break above the 20 and 50 crossed over, nothing really big there, but look, we bounced off the 200, got above the 20 and 50, dumped, you know, right around the 200, ran again, right around the 200, and then that's when the big move began, real big stuff. And there you go, man. Never had a death cross, right? So now you got this fanning action where your 20 and 50 and 200 just diverged away from each other. You're getting further away you get from the 200 on the upside, the better. All right, so anyway, there it is, man. That rejection right there, perfect pinpoint accurate fib node. $12.39, and nothing greater right now. Nothing greater. So even in the short term, right, you're getting that divergence. There's a high on price, and now there's a higher high on price at lower levels for all the strength. It's your BNB, man. Cool. Peter Piper drove that else, man. Yeah, like smart cap rants, dude. Surely is. Alright, Skyard, have a good one, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, I'm just looking at Tron. is just Binance, man. This is just Tron to BTC on Binance. All right. You fell out of that nice little uptrend, whatever. You're selling off, and this is the common retrace zone, right? From the major low down here to the major high. We've retraced 50% of the way, and we bounced right off the 50% retrace on this pair. I think we looked at the US dollar pair during the day on the news, you know, the Tether and stuff for their own platform, the stablecoin. But here, 50%, right at 575 sats, and it's whatever, man, right? I guess we go to the daily. If there's any kind of divergence, not much structure. Yeah, I mean, looks like a little bit of, a little bit of MACD bullish divergence, right? I mean, it's really, and we had a nice big green candle off of it, but we're still below the 20-day and 50-day moving average. So just talking about something like this. Just couldn't fall, fall below it for now. So in the golden zone, let's see if we can pivot here and run again. That'd be great. Dude, this is tough, man. So these wicks are insane, dude. And nothing really makes sense. Like, there's just no real formal structure on the downtrend. It's almost annoying to even plot a parallel channel, because not even the heart line's really being respected. So, let's see. Making lower levels on price and lower levels of volume, so receding. Yeah, that's good. No divergence on the RSI. Just a little bit of bearish convergence bouncing off oversold territory. All right, man. So which fib nodes are going to be? If this truly is just a stutter step, if this is just 2 steps forward, 1 step back, which fib node will be it? Where we pivot and run again to higher highs, or at least a double top? Which one, man? Or will it just be a major dump again? All right, you'd expect to run again. All right, so let's look at last time, right? Low to high, how far we retraced? Well, we only retraced right 38%, almost 50% on the wicks, but candle closes closer to 38% before rallying once again to make a lower high to begin a dump. All right, so will we get our second chance? We'll see, man. Maybe, just maybe we will. Okay, that's Tron Connect. What's up, Don Snowman? Thanks, dude. Got a APPC someone requested. Okay, man. So, you have the structure, you broke out of it but did nothing, but you've been range bound for like a crazy time. August 14th began the bottom, double bottom, ran up, higher high slightly, and broke down. Slightly higher lows, ran up again, and here we are, man. We hit it, rejected it, and sold back off. Right? Is this different now? Is it a different situation? I mean, you can clearly see there's some sort of look, man, we like legging up, like we were just legging up on APPC. So the angle of ascent got greater and greater, more accumulation for the big spike, and now we just could not ever get a candle close above that 2196 area, which is the critical resistance, the overhead resistance.
Holy High is a Tesla in space. Like, subscribe, share, invest in yourself. Who does that? Nobody does. Survived bear season, we will survive bear market. Much love, Lord AI. I've made enough money to tip. Thanks, Kings.
Dude, Mama Freedom, thanks for the 420, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Thanks, dude.
Is that a join?
Thanks for the kind words, too. So, our chart is our oasis, our escape. And APPC, range bound. So, if you're in the middle of a range, not a good opportunity, I don't think, right? If you're in the dead middle, right, good areas to short up here, good areas to try to go long down here. That's it. Okay, then you can use critical thinking if you ever got back down in this area. To look for areas of resistance. Here's one, right? That could be a profit taking level. You know, that seems like the best one, and then you can go for the windfall to get back up to the top. But you know, you just it's nice that you're seeing some sort of accumulation with different angles. Oh, that's cool, man. So no real pattern. I mean, like, there's no way you could say this is any sort of like triangle or something. Dude, that's not how it works. So no, I don't think there's any kind of formal structure unless you consider a rectangular structure, which, yeah, I guess you could, right? Cool, dude. So keep it simple on APPC and understand we're in the dead middle of a range of a rectangle, and your low risk areas are down at 1035, and those are great entries for a long, for a low risk, high reward opportunity at least, because I'm not saying that we can't just break this and dump again, but you know, whatever. Okay. If anything, you know, if you want to talk about any kind of pattern, you know, it's why not good, right? Yeah, gross, dude. That's a megaphone, dude. You know what they say about the megaphones? Jeez, I don't even know what the angle is right here. See, I don't think that's it, man. I think it's just like this. I think it starts right here. Jeez, dude, what a joke, man. Alright, just kind of looks like that, right? Two upsloping, diverging trend lines. So it's not even really a strong pattern, I don't think, anyway. But, you know, because if you work out bearishly, then the bottom beginning of the pattern is just right down here. It's not much, right? So, there you go. There's your APPC. Great. Give me a sec. Just charting something real quick now, okay? Just nothing, man. This is god awful. Okay, here's your ZRX to US dollar on the daily. Right, you had a huge impulse down, and ever since you finally pivoted, ran up, started that, you know, normalization, right? You just started calming down on the volatility. We started showing a little bit of shorter term divergence, right? Actually, that's not even really divergence. That's, never mind, that's not. I don't know. I thought I saw Divergence. Maybe it's on the 4 hour or something like that, but it's not, dude. This was just convergence. This is typically what will happen. The exact same price action before, like on a flag before you dump. Okay, but still not making lower lows yet. See, from this low to this low, you do have higher levels of relative strength, right? So you're diverging a little bit, okay, because this is a more major low, maybe a more major low than these within, okay, because you see the huge impulse after. But I don't know, man, this doesn't look very good, right? This all-time lows that we could try to fib extend, right? If you use the wicks, thanks ZRX. You can see we're in the midst of fib extension territory, right? Ran up, we wicked off the 1272. It seems it looks like we were using that 1272 as a support for a while. Now resistance, and you know, watch out. 19.73 cents is upon you, right? That's the 1414. If you don't hold that, dude, look on down. 6.9 cents on ZRX, dude. There you go, man. Here's ZRX, man. No snow, just freeze warnings. Is divergence on the daily? Yes, absolutely. Daily is like where you get the most amped up when you see bullish divergence, multiple tiers of it. Okay. Okay, just gonna look at WPR, like zoomed in real quick. And you know, the big impulse down, we started normalizing, just think upon 1 and 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. And as you can see, you know, I think you broke out, maybe another trend line, you broke it, but the more formal structure of the consolidation after the huge impulse, we haven't broken out of anything. Nice pivot on the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel, like we saw here before.
When you are recognized by the world as the Lord Ray, please don't forget us. I make $18 hour fixing things. This guy gives away knowledge for free. Can you check Mana or AGI, please? Fake tips, Carl.
Mom Freedom, man, thanks for the 2420, dude. Really appreciate it. Let me go back. Mana or AGI? Yeah, dude. Look at it, man. Thanks, brother, man. For the 2420. Dang, dude.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, man. You're amazing, dude. And I'm really, really grateful, dude. Sorry, dude. It's just, you know, we're just doing charts, man. All right, I can't. Sometimes I'm just not going to be as personable as I am, right? You know, just we're all people. Okay, I'm not a robot. So, you know, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's not like I'm bringing a bad attitude. I'm just, you know, Just doing the charts, right? Thanks, man. So, there you go, man. That's it. Is there any kind of foreshadowing? See, it's, yeah. See, we broke down one more time. See, that's what's stupid. You know, you had Divergence, and then you broke the upside, and you dumped one more time, and then you ran. Like, oh, gotta hate that, man. Gotta hate that. But some sort of double bottom, it seems, right? Like an Adam and Eve, and then there was a neckline here, and you broke out of the neckline. A really ugly looking double bottom, but it's still there. But you can clearly see the momentum shift, right? With the, you know, low, the lower low technically, and then the higher low. Oh man, like, though it's not an inverse head and shoulders, you understand the psychology of the momentum shift with the low, the lower low, and then all of a sudden the higher low. Okay. Maybe the daily would show us something better. It doesn't seem so. Nah, man, look, you had bearish convergence. I mean, like, you can't even consider that like bullish divergence. It's just, there's not enough, like, not a clear discernible swing low here to another low, right? You did have higher levels of relative strength on the daily on the slightly lower low, that's true, but hard to say that that you know, could have been helpful to us. All right, so I get what you're saying, man, you know, but like, dude, when you have such a huge dump like that, it's really tough to include that in any sort of formal structure of an equidistant channel or parallel channel for that matter, right? Where do you anchor point? Anchor point here? No, okay, we already broke out, man. See, it's just not helpful to us. Like, charting's about helping you gain vision, right? And this is the best way I feel like we get vision. Right here, look, get resistance at the heart line. Look at the resistance. We failed a billion times, then finally broke it. You can clearly see the battleground at 75. Look, the resistance is so much respect here, man. Look, dude, it's unending respect that you're getting. Support, resistance. That's what we're talking about. You can't always use the craziness. Okay. Wait for some normalization, some consolidation. All right, so you're still down sloping. Cool though, man. Cool that we look, candle close on the daily back here. Look at that, we wicked right off that candle body close. So the little support zone down here, sweet. So you did get a big bounce off a critical area, and people be like, is this a huge double bottom? I don't know, man. Maybe, but until we break above the 200-day moving average and the down sloping resistance, man, probably not, right? 360 sats is the number to break, and then after that it's like 376. All right, so you got to break those. But yeah, dude, you could see maybe potentially some sort of double bottom forming. Nice, man. Okay. Hold on a sec. Unreal, dude. It's almost uncanny, dude. Here's your mana. All right, mana coin. You know, just had it. We had anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 in the past. We never touched it, never messed with it, just left it alone. And then leading up to this point, we broke out, couldn't sustain prices up here at all, and then dumped back down into the pattern of ascending broadening wedge. The measured move of the ascending broadening wedge was down here at 827 or so, but we were showing divergence. We were kind of look, you see the angle of descent, and then you see we run up, we sell off again, and the angle of descent. Look, man, the low, right, from the previous low is so slight. Look at, we've seen how bad it was before, and then you know that's when you were showing that divergence, and you're rounding out a little bit, and then you had a downsloping resistance that you broke, and you just ran up, sold off, but then made a higher low, a small form of accumulation, and then the pump happened. And it's just a falling wedge that ran into a 50% retrace. Perfect, man, and has since completely sold off. All right, and that's it, dude. That's really about it, man. Pretty cool though, man, when you see that momentum shift, right? The higher low, look, the low, the lower low, the lowest low, the higher low. Magic can happen at that higher low. All right. I mean, this is really good when you're coming off a bad downtrend already, right? I don't think Bitcoin's been so boring for the past 2 months, man. I don't think it has. I mean, I think there's been a lot of excitement with it. And I think there's a lot of other stuff out there that you can look at. So you shouldn't be fixated strictly on Bitcoin. So Julia, yeah, you know. Yes, I might, Alex, man. Probably so. Wonderful breaks, man. So if, Zero, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude, alright? Am I saying at the beginning of the video that 34 is very, very likely? No, swing trader, I'm saying we're showing a little bit of divergence. So we might break to the upsides somewhat before selling off again. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So like the shorter term is like a move to the upside to maybe retrace a little bit. You know, maybe back test the old flag we broke out of, and then sell off again. That's what seems kind of likely just based on the 4 hour. So Jalen. Thanks, Matthew. Yeah, Litecoin snooze fest, man. Hasn't done anything. Not really. Okay, I decided to finally break that little flag that, you know, one could argue that, you know, that you just do 1 and 2 here. But, dude, whatever, man. It's just like, it's tough, dude. Like, I think that it's flagging, right? That's exactly what you do. Impulse down, upsloping, and you're just getting ready to dump again. 200 moving average is at 43.35, but... see, in this particular situation, it's interesting on Litecoin. You're making bullish convergence, right? You're making a higher swing low than your previous low, and lower levels negative momentum. So that you are making almost identical looking stuff to Bitcoin on the MACD. It's not divergence, because in order to make bullish divergence, you have to make a lower low, and we're making higher lows here. So whatever Bitcoin does, Litecoin's gonna follow. All right, that's it. But we know zoomed out from a major discernible swing high to swing low, we've hit the 38% retrace, and that's it. And we're forming, you know, we've got this huge ascending broadening wedge, and within the ascending broadening wedge, we have another ascending broadening wedge as the current formal structure after the previous impulse that we got on the 9th of February. All right, there's your Litecoin. Yeah, quite possibly. Swing trader, man. Do I think December's bottom is the bottom? No, probably not. James Richard Jones, probably not, man. But hey, man, you know what? He's saying probably not is complete speculation. Okay, speculation. All right. No one really knows. That's why we like the, we like looking for trading opportunities in the here and now, or where they would be or could be, versus, hey, man, was the bottom in December the real bottom? No one knows that, dude. No one's gonna be able to answer it accurately. Okay, they're only guessing if they answer that. If you're in any other stream or something like that and they tell you it's the bottom, it's like, all right, man, they don't really know, man. And we never tried to say in here that technical analysis is completely accurate. You have percentage chances of failure and success, and we just look for the best percentage chances, and that comes from coinciding different variables. I've been working out in the mornings? No, man. I have not been working out in the mornings. I don't know, Maha Freedom, man. Don't even know, man. Alright, y'all. So, I think what we're going to do is get out of here early. Not feeling so hot. So, I really appreciate it, dude. Maha Freedom. Dude, thank you so much, man. And Mr. Damon, thank y'all for the contributions. I'll just be back tomorrow, y'all. So until next time, respect to you. Okay.